Afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Adventures of Skinny Pete. It's good to be back, Skinny. It's good to see you. It's been a couple of weeks. I only managed to log on a few days ago just to move the vehicles, just to repair the base. So this is the first test really since the PC went down a couple of weeks ago. I was actually in SCUM when it happened and got a CPU overheat. So I replaced the cooler, power supply. I weren't too sure it was that. It was due an upgrade anyway, 5, 6 years old. So I got that, but the cooler wouldn't fit in the case, so I had to order a new case. So last Saturday when I hopped in with SCUM with everyone, temps were still running pretty high. All temps are good now. I managed to get the new case, AI coolers in. So I've just now got to configure some OBS settings, some settings in the Windows 11 just to make sure all background stuff's off, and I've got limited stuff. So I've only got OBS on the simple settings at the minute because I forgot I've got to go into the advanced and configure stuff. So hopefully the stream's okay. Picture quality, sound, everything's like... So yeah, I'll get it all sorted. Right, so I'm not sure where I was at with Skinny. Yeah, just bought the quad. I think I need to go and get some fuel. I've got a cold again. Oh, I keep getting ill, but... Poor fella. Right, let's eat some food. I need some got some catching up to do. Let's sort out his health. Let's go get some fuel. Let's nip down to the traders. Let's see what quests we can pick up. And yeah, the journey to 2.0 strength. Now, I think the most I've ever got to is 1.6, maybe 1.7. I think, or maybe this was up to 1.7. This was 1.6, and then it was a character wipe. This I'm talking quite a while ago as well, quite a while ago. So I'm hoping that's it now, and I can finally get up to 2 strength. But with this thing, yeah, I've still got to do a lot of stuff on foot. That's the only trouble. Right, I need to get a chest out of here. Put into the quad. What we got in here? I do. Well, that's empty. We'll grab this one. Yeah, so I hope you guys have been well and good. What have you been up to? Alright, let's dump all this stuff in here then. And then we'll sort it out. Alright, we'll fill these up. I need to go to the fuel station. Sort this rubbish out. Get in some sort of order. Now I've got a few bags upstairs with some soot in I need to get rid of. So I might go grab a few of those. A little bit of tweaking and sorting out the traders. Okay, right, let's dump that in now. There we go. Right, extra storage. Right, what should we grab out of here? Food stuff, so right, keep that in now. Go check in this wardrobe, and I've got a few bags from the loot puppies early on. I know I sold some of the stuff. Let's see what we got in here. 1911. We can keep that, I guess. Yeah, keep that. Ooh, definitely keeping that. Oh, let's get rid of 1911. Where was that? I think that was in this one. Make some more readies and see how we get on. Hey, Catalin. Still wet and cold? I say yes, still wet and cold. Exactly like it from the last stream. I logged on a few days ago just to move the vehicles, just in between doing the PC when I got it back up and running, just so things didn't despawn. But this is the first time I've been on since that last stream with him a few weeks ago. This is going to be the first proper test for the PC, because this is the game I play all the time. Oh no, we're not going in that. Yeah, I hope you're well and good. Good to see you. It's actually, I was actually in the garden this morning and it lashed down, and I got soaked myself. You usually get those April showers in the UK. Ever since I've been growing up, April was a wet month. Lashed it down. But it was a pretty dry month. The seasons are getting on and everything's all up in the air. So everything's like a month behind. So now we're getting all the April showers. Now everything's getting drenched. Right, let's take that. Anything else we need to get rid of? We need to get some arrows. Let's go and do some arrows now. Alright, let's quickly do that. That beautiful sunrise. That's why I'm limited the times I stream with Skinny, because my server times stay exactly the same. They have for 7 years. I keep the times exactly the same. So round about, look, 2 in the afternoon UK, 2:30 is sunrise. It's around about 5-6 a.m. on the server all the time. So we've only got sort of 4 hours daytime, real time. So I can only stream either from 8 a.m. in the morning till midday, or 2:30 till sort of 6 p.m. or 8 p.m., which is my normal evening times, till midnight. So they're the daytimes on the servers, which is good. Depends where you are, because some players can only play at certain times and can only get on at certain times. It's night time, and I do feel a little bit boring, but yeah, I just believe in keeping things as they are, so everyone knows where it's at all the times. I think that's the best way. Oh, look, the dirt bike's down there. What's that? That's just sitting there. I can't push that to the traders. Not yet. No way. Well, I could get it all the way down to the road in B4. But coming up towards the town, I can't get it up that incline, even though it's only quite small. Right, you need to eat some food. Let's eat some meds. Your clothes are all wet, pal. Everything's soaking wet. Holy crap. I did wash everything because it was in the right state. Yeah, I had a weird crash this morning. I had a little sound glitch, and then my computer just sort of froze. The screen went black. The computer was still on. So I was like, oh, damn. So I don't know what caused that. I'm hoping that was just one of those background processes clashing. Like I say, there's still a few settings I've got to tweak, especially in OBS. I'm hoping the quality of the stream's okay as well. But I need to get in and do the advanced setting. Right, let's go get some fuel. Let's get down to the traders. Is there anything here in here I need? Oh, what we got in there? Oh yeah, that's just the plain stuff. Okay, let's keep that there. Let's grab that. Keep a little warm. Okay, we don't need that. No, what are you doing? Not going in the plane, you Wally. Get out. Yeah, I went into because this is basically like almost a new build, really. But I think the motherboard's alright. It's a new motherboard. 2 brand new NVMe's in now. Fresh install Windows. Graphics card's fine. CPU's fine. Yeah, I don't know what it was. It was weird. I checked the logs, but the only thing I saw in there was some kernel thing or some SOM thing, or I don't understand about all that stuff. That goes a bit above my pay grade, that is. Yeah, it says something like it couldn't pick up something, I couldn't find something, I couldn't. Yeah, so all the temps are fine. There was no power spikes, because I looked up and they said, oh, you can get momentary power spikes, but I had HW info open, no power spikes, everything looked fine. Temps look good. Because when I was with the other caller in SCUM, temps were up nearly in the 80s. I know that's alright for a Ryzen 5800 X3D, but now in SCUM it's sitting around 69, 70. Arc Raiders, it pushes it a bit because that's quite CPU intensive. I bashed that on there with SCUP for a bit. That was pushing it, but sitting around no more than 77 under that Arctic liquid cooler 2, because I got the 280mm. Now I didn't realise if I'd have got a 360mm, because they're 120mm fans, the depth of the radiator and the fans would have fit in my old case, and because it was quite a big case, and that would have done fine. So instead I bought the 280mm cooler, and there wasn't enough clearance above the heatsink on the top of the VRM at the top of the motherboard. I was like, oh shit. And I mean, like, it was a quarter of an inch. So then I put the air cooler back on for Saturday's stream, and temps were kicking up, and they're around about 80s, 82s. I was still a bit worried. And then I thought, well, I have to get the case to get the cooler in. I got the case. It's a nice case. It looks nice. Thermals are good. GPU sitting around 60 under load. CPU on the ARC about 77. SCUM's a bit less. So yeah, I'm happy. I just didn't know what that momentary thing was. I need to sort of take a screenshot of it and post it to someone and see what they can make of that. But we shall see. Hopefully all is good for the stream. Kernel, it's a power issue. Oh, is it? New power supply as well. Plenty for this 850 watt NZXT one. Gone. But what happened? I was in Discord. With Scott, and I loaded Arc Raiders. The game was just loading, and I was talking to Scott. And you know when a player goes like as if they're losing signal, you get that sure sort of singing sound, that electrical on your voice, and then that's when it happened. As if something. Yeah, weird. Never seen that one. Did undervolt the CPU by 15, put it to 15, got up to 30. I could say 20 or 30, but I just dropped it a little bit in the BIOS. I'm not too handy with all that. Messed about on the fan curves. I could get the fans to run a bit quieter on the liquid freezer. I've just been tweaking that a little bit, but it's okay. It's not. I can hear it, fans, but yeah. Yeah, all seems okay. Just hope I don't get no. Just keep running the computer and see if it's alright. Alright, been a couple of weeks. Let's go, Skinny. A little bit rusty. A little bit rusty. Let's go. Oh yeah, a little bit rusty. Yeah, it did mention something like a little power thing, but I didn't quite understand it. Try Google it. It spills out some gibberish, but it still didn't make no sense. It's AR for diagnostic. Yeah, I did. It said something about... Oh. It said something about maybe PSU or GPU spiking, but everything looked normal on that. So yeah, maybe just reinstall some drivers. I need to update the BIOS. But I looked on the MSI website. I've got a B550 board. So I need to go AM. I'm still on AM4. I don't really need to go AM5 to play SCUM. That's my main game, and look, it does all right. Looks all right. Runs fine. Plays good. I don't feel the need to upgrade. That'd be nice, but yeah. So hopefully, just the driver issue should be feel good. Uh-oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that vest saved my life. If I hadn't had that vest on, I'd be dead. need to wake up. You need to wake up, dude. Nearly dead within 10 minutes. Oh dear. So yeah, 2 weeks without playing. Mouse is a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit too sensitive for my liking. There's a got to set some things up. You know, when you thought you've done everything, but obviously not. Take that. Yeah, it's just a little bit too, and I've got it low as it is. Have a look. The person. Drop it down. Default's 50. I have slowed it down in Windows as well. Alright, we'll get there. More tweaks to do. I'd expect to do it all in one go. Bum bag? What bum bag? Mate, you're nearly encumbered as it is. If you put a bum bag on and carry some shit, you're going to be overweight. Not good. 4 kilos, okay. What do I think of the current state of the game? Honestly, I'm a bit bummed. It's a weird one for me, if I'm honest. Where that one there a minute ago. Yeah, it's a strange one for me. Like I was explaining before to someone, the way I play the game, it doesn't... Stuff that goes on, and it doesn't really affect me. I don't really come across anything game breaking, or as if to say, oh, you know, not like they changed the animation of the improvised bow. Like, now it's fine. Right, that for me was something that didn't need doing, but they didn't realise they'd done it. It took me months of hounding them. The recurve bow, all the other bow animations are still the same. The arm goes off to the left and the bow goes back to the right a bit. It's not, so I'm trying to get them to put all the bow animations in line with this, because if you upgrade from this to a recurve, especially with no dot, the reason why people don't usually say anything, and this is a big bugbear of mine, is because they use the dot. So when they shoot the bow, they don't take too much notice of the animation. But you turn the dot off, you start noticing the animation, because you go to shoot there, looking at the post. Look at that, shooting on the corner of the post. But that's where I think I'm going to shoot. But the other animation, the arrow shoots there. But you'll think you're shooting there. They need to bring it all in line. This is a big thing. This is my biggest thing with the game. But not for a lot of people, because they just look at the dot, point the dot and shoot. But everything needs to be in line. It's an animation. You can't have two different bow animations. You pull back a bow in real life, you look down your arm type thing. The other animation doesn't allow you to do that. The rest of the stuff, little bugs and glitches, got to be expected. It's not a finished article, is it? You know, look at Arc Raiders. It's a finished article there. Currently things come out, patches, there's always still quality of life updates, there's fixes, it goes on and on and on when they bring out something. I've even noticed things in there that weren't in there before. Maybe it's not running as smooth, or there's less of this, or we're seeing a few more glitches and bugs. Yeah, that stuff's to be expected, but honestly it doesn't faze me with this game. I've been playing this game for so long, it's my #1 game, I love it. It's brought me way more positives. So I can put up with any of the little things that maybe don't look right or seem right. Anything that doesn't look right, it's just aesthetic, it doesn't really mean jack shit. But the bow animation, going back to that, it was a big thing. That's a game changer. It destroyed this server almost, because without it, we was all dying. Yeah, if I had a recurve on me now or any of the others, you'll see the animation. Often, if I tried to shoot a puppet like with this bow, it wouldn't hit it. The bows are great. See what happened when they brought, oh, what bow was it? The Manchu bow out, I think it was. The animations got changed, and then before it went live to everybody, the patch, we was on the test server and I was testing the bow, and then I was like, the animation is not right. So then I got the Impro bow, and then I went back to, I said, look, the animation's been changed, you need to revert it back. Nothing. It went out onto the live build, and then it took me ages and ages. I said, look, you've nearly destroyed my server because we don't use the dot. A couple of other people were mentioning it as well, not many. And they sort of said, well, the guy that does it is a bow guy. I said, well, how did you miss it then? But they changed the Impro bow animation back, but haven't changed the rest of them back. And I've been championing for them to do that for a while now. But that's actually quite a big one. You know, imagine if you're pointing your gun, looking down iron sights, but it's shooting 2 foot left. It'd be one of the first things to get reverted and changed and fixed and patched. But because not many people play it without the dot, it sort of got left. Not enough people were on it thinking, oh yeah, something's not right here. Only those that don't use the dot. But like I say, you can see the Impro bow's changed. They changed that back, which I'm more than grateful for. But yeah, I'm just trying to get things so the rest of them's in line, so it feels, you know, proper. Yeah, I can't pull the compound bow on that, even at £50. That's the minimum. I think that's the minimum you can set it. This little fella can't pull it. I think when I get to 2 strength, maybe. Like, the more I'm riding around on this thing, I'm going to get fat. I need to be walking to the traders and back. But then that takes forever. Phone on it. Where's the phone? Shit, where's my phone? Yeah, I left that base. They had shooters, didn't they? I'm sure they did. Oh yeah, they did. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to get that odd starter in where let's do fresh install SCUM and everything, so it's probably going to load those shaders, isn't it, and stuff like that. That's the compiling, right? Yeah, I can build PCs, never had a touchwood, never had a comeback on anything I've ever done, or any issues, but when it comes to the software side of it, and yeah, programs and files and BIOS stuff, and yeah, I try to tend not to fiddle with that stuff too much. It's definitely one of the biggest learning curves I've had with PC is having a PC. Yeah, the way you play is the opposite of how... Oh, you've got a meathead character. So I like watching you. My tuna has higher strength. Yeah, so a few of the guys in there have got higher strength, yeah. But yeah, I'm going to lose that if I'm riding around on this bloody thing. Yeah, it'd be nice because it'd be nice to get to 2 strength because then I can experience medium constitution and strength. But at the minute, I've always, for 7 years, I've always been capped at 100% basic. People say, how do you play like that? I say, yeah, it's alright, natural. Because I think the very first time I played Scum, I think I tried like a strong character, a normal, and then I was playing for a bit and I thought, oh, it's a little bit too easy. Like, you know what I mean, the survival, the just doing things if you take your time, if you play naturally, play for real. And I thought, yeah, let me create a skinny and weak character. And, you know, I actually knew a little skinny guy called Pete in the army years ago. Talking donkeys ago. And, talking like, what, 30 years ago? Yeah, some PT instructor. And I sort of named him after him. And then it weren't till years later someone said to me, like, when I was in Scum, someone said, oh, is that Skinny Pete from Breaking Bad? And I was like, what's Breaking Bad? I'd never seen it, never heard of it. So it was just a coincidence. I had a guy called Skinny Pete. And then Scum had some links with Breaking Bad as well, you know, like a few of the characters. And yeah, it was just a coincidence, but quite funny though. So yeah, I created 1155 and I thought, yeah, let me just play and grow naturally, but I never could because of the character wipes and stuff. So I never had the chance to get to 2 shot. I probably could have if I played hard a bit more, done some wheelbarrow pushing and some a lot more running about and carrying stuff. But back in the early days of puppet spawn system, it was great on foot because everywhere it was just dangerous, the wild puppets especially, and the way puppets were in town and asleep on floors and in buildings was the interior puppets and exterior system. It was great. It was fantastic. Yes, as answering your question in regards to where do I think the game's at also is, yeah, the encounter system. I stay, like I say, I stay away from the politics. You know, if there's something I don't like, I won't air it out. I might say, yeah, this could be better, or I don't like this, but I won't slam the game. There's no point. But yeah, the encounter system has always been the one that's I've been on the fence about. I knew it was going to be trouble. I knew it was going to give the devs trouble, and I knew it was going to piss probably most people off. I see why they done it, and I get why they done it. Do I hope one day that it'll be right? As if to say that, like now, if I was to stop here, you'll get some puppets just spawning around, but they'll come out of the bushes. They still do that. They're not as prominent as they were when they first started doing it. It's a lot better, but the puppies have got to spawn in from somewhere. They can't just pop out in front of you, so using the bush is the only thing they could do, I guess. As to before, you drive into the town now, you look down there, and you'll see puppets all spread out around the road. Even just walking down there, you'll see them around and about, and then you've got the interior puppet shed. Like on here, my server, you have anything like 15 puppets in the police station. Now you will get them in there now, not as prevalent in numbers. You get the odd interior puppets, but not as major as they were because you had a separate setting to control them. Where now the encounter system's got so many settings, it's just overwhelming and things can clash. And yeah, there you go. Look, he wandered out of that bush. So yeah, that's my biggest thing with Scum is the encounter system. Always has been. I just hope it's something that that they can really sort of iron out. And especially on here, the way the puppies are set up, you know, they've got 2 times health, so they take twice as many shots to kill, or hits, or arrows. They hit 6.5, so without a vest, a meathead could double fist me and kill me in one hit. Skinny, couple of hits, depending on where they hit you with a vest. You see earlier, saved my life. Might have got down to just below 10%, maybe with that skinny, I don't know. Let's see what he's got. You do with your phone.
Welcome, welcome. Could you help me with these?
Do no cooking. Sure, B0, yeah. Yeah, we could always go up and get the plane again and take that, head down to the warmer climates.
I would be really grateful if you could do it with haste.
Yeah, there's some good things coming. You know what I mean? They're always working on stuff, and you know, I'm confident everything will get ironed out. All the little things that people are griping about. Like I say, some things are more important than others. Other stuff, yeah, it can wait.
Could you help me with these?
I had a pair of those. Oh, I think they're in the plane. That's a handy one though. So, all right, let's keep that one. Let's see what the rest of them have got.
What's up? If you're trying to rob the place, looking for work, here is what I got for you.
Oh yeah, police station. Yeah, we can take that one. Why not? You had that one for a long time.
The sooner you get this done, the better.
I do love the quest in this game. It just keeps you rocking and rolling, gives you things to do. Find two weapon. What? Find two. One's bad enough to find, and they're expensive, and you're only giving out that. Good luck. Good luck in finding two of those. I do have two, but
here is what I got for you.
Not that I'd give away for 1,700 bucks.
Have a nice day.
No loitering. You either buy or get lost.
What's up, grumpy bollocks? You alright, mate?
Business done. Take it or leave it.
Started business yet? Yeah, you can have one of those. Hold on, I've got one of these in the car. An oil filter or in the quad. An oil filter or brake doodah. Let's have a look. Right, let's have a butcher's. What we got in here? Let's try it now. Alright, what are you rolling with, Skinny? Had. I don't hit brake oil. Okay, sweet. There we go, take that. Oh, you shit to sell, didn't you? Yeah, look, see, this is what life is like. One strength for one constitution. Life's at a slow pace. Yeah, sometimes in this server, when you're getting chased down, yeah, sometimes I've had to drop my bags and backpacks and deal with puppets and run away and hide and then come back.
You either buy or get
In
lost.
the old days, you do that. Your bag would despawn, you go too far.
Business done. Take it or leave it. Business done. Take it or leave it.
Right, there we go. Yeah, I checked in. Did I check? What did I get from the armory? Dual satellite cameras. So that's, what, 3 police stations at least?
Bye.
Let's go sell this stuff to the armourer. See, that's the thing. If I've only got, you know, if I've got a full set of clothes on, they're wet, and I've only got a little bit of ammo and stuff on me, you know, I'm encumbered, so I can't really get that much loot when I'm out. I've really got to go. You got to go with not much on. Oh, yeah.
That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
Hold on, I'll just push bank. Why you give me cash? Right, let's go check the medic. Let's check. I'm sure. Let's see if that dude in the bank's got that mission rolling again. Check my...
Hello. What is your emergency? We could really use your help with these.
Fountains, yeah, we'll do that one. Okay. I swear I have 5 of those. 4. Oh, we'll leave that
There
one.
are lives
We
at
shall leave
stake
that one.
here.
I'm sure I'll see you.
Welcome to the most secure place on the island.
What's your pin? I don't know what my pin is. 1. Okay. 2%. No quests. Okay.
Pleasure as always.
Ahoy there! Slow and steady now.
2 catfish. Oh shit. Skinny, you ain't pulling that 2 catfish out of the water, mate. She ain't got fishing gear. What do we need to get 2 catfish? Right, let's take that. We'll have a go. We have to buy some fishing items now.
The product is fresh. You can have me word.
Right, let's get some fishing gear. Get me 2 catfish. Yeah, why not? Right, we're gonna need 2 grand for a rod. Shit, man. 2 grand for a rod. Holy crap. Oh, surely I can make one. You fucking tight ass skinny. Oh dear, you just buy one, man. Oh dear, oh dear. There we go. Need a real one. Much? I'll make sure you get everything. Get some floats, yeah. One of those. You want some biggie hooks? Catching a catfish. Hold on, right, we get one of those. Shook treble. The double fish hook. $680. Man, I'm gonna be skinned off. How much are we spending already? Oh, shit. Catfish gonna eat meat. We need some steak, ain't we? Oh, we can get some cheap steak from the trying to eat cheese, would it? More chub and stuff like that. Alright, so we got rod, we got reel, we got some line, we got some floats, we got some hooks. Wait, 5 grand. 5 grand. Shit. 5 grand. Shit.
Pleasure doing business with you.
What was the reward? $1,000. You know, there's something missing off that quest. I need to download that and redo that one, I think. Hey Ricky, good to see you, brother. How you doing? Any dangerous scum supporting controller yet? I thought he was, wasn't it? I thought he was already on controller, was it? Have you tried it? Right, let's go get some meat off, what's her name? I left my chest out. There's no one around. Right, let's pop that on now. Right, last time... This is going to be a test, because the last time I done fishing, it was still broke. And if I fish today... See, this is why I don't want to fish. Because when I was talking to one of the devs quite a while ago, I was saying, yeah, fishing's still broke, and he went, "Oh no, it's been like it for ages." I went, "Well, why ain't you fixed it then?" Because fishing's a bread and butter thing in the survival game. Throwing rod, bait, hook, fish, pull out. Shouldn't be no line spamming around or losing stuff. It should be done and dusted. You can expect new bugs with new updates and new patches, but ones like that, no. So if I fish today and it starts doing all that madness, I'm gonna freak out. Because no, please be fixed now, please. You know, because that's stuff that will, you know, proper cheese me off, because it's stuff that's been around for a long while that shouldn't be broke anymore. And yeah, because I haven't fished for, and I mean a while. I just gave up on it. There's plenty enough food in the game anyway. What you got? And bottle of whiskey and a bottle of Kitchmaveka. Imchova, I call that. For some reason. Hey, James. Hey, Tim, buddy. Good to see you, mate. How are you? Not quite yet, hey? Never tried it. Me neither, mate. I was always a controller guy. Till about, what, 2018? Into 2018? Yeah, right. What did you got? Where you going, Skinny? Well, I know you've been on for 2 weeks, mate, but... let's eat some more doodahs. I mean... Oh, you have to use some third-party... Oh, so you can use controller, but you have to use some third-party software. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, shit. Needed doodah. Got... head like a sieve.
What's your poison?
I mean, what's my poison? What you done to my food? $259 for a steak. And there's got to be... Oh, there you go, $50. Yeah, that's like Marks and Spencer's. It's like bear steak. Yeah, let's say $50 out there. Do $200 on a bit of meat. That fucking shooting animal. Good.
When you need another round, you know who to call.
I missed the proper hunting. I like the hunting the way it was when it first came out. It's just more like hunting the call of the wild. You go around, you look at the footprints, sniff a bit of shit, off you go. But a lot of people just missing the second clues. You know, I've done it a few times, but they were there. Then people complain about that, so they end up changing that, and it sort of fucked that off. But you know, they're working hard, so I can't wait till, you know, I can do things like that properly again. They can actually live off the land and go hunt for food and find food, rather than it just all being there, look for sale and like that. Traders is good, but I liked it before the traders. But no matter what comes in the game, you just sort of change your style a little bit. You live on a server. Right, let's go, and I guess we're gonna have to. Right, I need the plane for that. I need to hop down to the train yard. That's just a quick one. I can just land on the road, nip into the control tower, but that can be dangerous there because you do get NPCs in there. Good to hear, James. Good to hear. What are you guys up to with your day today? The weekend's nearly here anyway. How's your computer, Ricky? You upgraded it yet? You done much of it? Or are you still running that same one you got? You still power washing? On that. That's like a few visits to the police station. But we could hit one of the... Oh, where's that though? Samabor. Two catfish. Oh look, if I bring back a bottle of whiskey, this guy's meant to have a boat as a reward. It's missing. It's meant to have a barber as a reward. Just a wooden boat. I don't know why that's not in there. I need to change that one. Yeah, you get two catfish there, look. Find a bottle of whiskey and Kitch Mavaka. Right, let's go. Could go knock out a few of those cameras in there. Could be a bit iffy, but the wife's quit power washing. Still on Space Marine to 650 plus. Damn. Surprised there's any time for the missus to play power washing. Did you upgrade that PC you got back then, mate, or is that still rocking the same one? Dodgy as hell, man. Alright. Hold on a minute. Something's missing from the front of my shooter. Oh. We're gonna go back to the traders. Shit, was there a... Sold that bag. Was there a suppressor in there? 1911. Let's go back to the traders. I need to buy a suppressor. Shit, if I'd have shot that, I'd have been absolutely knackered. Oh, lucky we didn't get too far away though. Oh, I'd love a few $100 I've got to spend. It's going to be skinned by the time I get back. Glad I noticed that. I got absolutely mobbed in that town. Oh, lucky I went in the plane and I got all the way to the Z's. Oh, that'd have been even worse. Oh, let's go spend
What's
some
up?
more money.
If your guns come unloaded, security reasons. Obviously.
Oh, oh yeah, I forgot about that. My freebies from last time. Yes, all right, we'll take that. Hold up. Shit. One. Yeah, that's my favourite weapon as well. Hold on, with the
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
don't know why I'm getting that because. Yeah, magazine for her. All right. Know what we're gonna do with that though? I came into
Guns
so
come
get
unloaded.
sidetracked.
Security
Right, this is
reasons.
what happens when you get sidetracked.
Obviously.
You get excited. Got some free good. How much? Buy 2 of those. Ugh, that hurt. Hurt a lot. Set to £60. Yeah, forget it. Hold on a minute, you might as well have that back.
Guns. That thing registered? Kidding. Nobody cares.
Okay. Cheers, pal. Right, that's it, yeah? That's a press up. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. Oh, it is still the same PC. Terabyte memory in it. That's all. Even cleaned it. Ah, mate. That's done you well, isn't it? That one we found back then. That has served you well. A box of those.
Guns come unloaded. Security reasons. Obviously.
$900. 750. Oh my idiot. Skinny. You got about 12 boxes at base. It's alright, no. Waste your money. You're gonna need that for some respawns. You get in trouble.
Goodbye.
Alright, we got some freebies from the last. I should have checked the other traders as well. Let's put said goodies in there. Hey. Christy, let's check.
Welcome, stranger. Yeah. See you later.
Sweet, job done. That's good going though, Rick. That's good going, mate. So I mean, you sort of get the right thing, and it does you for what you need, and then you do start playing some higher tier games. Sort of slowly, there's certain upgrades you can do that you ain't got to go crazy with. The second-hand market's great as well. I wouldn't even know how to take the fans out to clean them. Yeah, and don't be sticking like the Hoover in there and shit like that. I'll just take it outside, and you can, like the front covers and stuff, the front case, you usually put your fingers underneath. The plastic cover on most of them usually pops off and exposes the front fans. You can dust them off and then get something on your finger on the cloth and just put in there. Yeah, 415 quid and 1400 hours. Scum. I've had my money. Yeah, definitely had your money's worth out of that, man. Thanks to you, my friend. Cheers, mate. I was glad I could help that day, mate. It was a good little find at the time. How long's it been? When did you get that? Man, it was a long while ago, wasn't it? I could have done the satellites at the traders. Always used to be on the police stations. Only a couple of them have still got them on. Oh, I need to go down to the Z's. Smash that one out. Which would be that one. That's down there. That's a quick fly down there to do that one. I could do hitting Samabor. I could get the satellite. There's a place up there we can hit all the satellite dishes in one, and it's just a case of a few police stations for the cameras. Play Space Marines and high settings, but play on low settings as my eyes can't tell the difference. I'm 2 or 3 years now. Yes, it served you well, mate. Right, do we even want to bother Skinny right here, B4? You know exactly what's going to happen. Down here, let me just mark that one up. There we are. Once you've been in and out there, you just sat there, they spawned in, and now they despawned again. Might get lucky.
Confirm contact. No sudden movement.
Fuck. Oh, they would have shot by now, right? Surely, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, the toggle off zone again. Oh, I need to turn the toggle off. Oh, that's going to get me killed. I don't want to reload for some reason. Oh, it's already loaded. Yeah, it's on toggle. I need it. He's dealt with him. I've got. Oh, where's that? When's it in? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're forgetting where the toggle is now. The toggle setting. Yeah. This is not a good place to be sitting to do this. Yeah, I've still got settings I've missed. In down sight, there we go. That's better. Oh, I'm glad I've spotted that now. That could have got me killed later on. Miss walking around Scum Island. Stop playing for 1.0. They just introduced a flying spaceship and then you left. It's not. Do you know what, Rick? It's an old pussycat, that thing. Yeah, they hardly come about. They're not really what I would call scary. If you go to do an abandoned bunker and mess up the door, one will come and drop one around the entrance. Now that's fantastic. I absolutely love that. But as far as them rocking up in the wild, I thought like you're gonna be out and about and they're gonna rock up. If they do, you just hide in a bush, the thing goes away. It looks good. It's really cool, but when have you ever seen it on any of my streams? Come after Skinny. Never. I've got it ramped up. I just thought the thing would be, you know, when I'm going across the wild, I want something like unknown to make me think, shit, man, I've got to get out of here, hide, or... That's why I love the wild puppets. Why we need the wild hunters to come in. Quite for my liking. But it's quiet in here. It's got a dish on top. Okay, we need another 3 of those. Yeah, quite a bit's been done since then. What do you mean eyes front? There he goes down there at the NPC. Oops, some... Oh, yeah. What's going on? Let's go and have a butcher's. I can't resist. Got to have a little rummage. Have a little butcher's in here. You clear a town and not have zombies spawning again after 3 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, mate. Now you can snipe puppets from a distance. Everything's spawning in up to like 1,000 meters now. And where before you could sit outside town, you can't really do that anymore. They'll wander out to you now, even the NPCs. Yeah, where did them others go? Did we get some... Despawn. No, you know what it's like on here, mate. It's a lot tougher, but it gives you that more immersion playing on here, where you can walk around the island and you don't get harangued or drop ships dropping on you or crazy spawns. You notice the odd thing here and there, but mate, it's not anything to make me think, oh god, I don't want to play it no more, or anything like that. Nowhere near. Like in here, there always used to be 5 puppets up here on my server. Since they sort of removed the interiors and you've got no control over them, or you can't up the numbers in a certain way, it's a bit cash money. Yes, please. Don't really have that option anymore, which is a shame. I'm hoping that the puppets get a work on like that, where they're a little more diverse. They brought back a few laying down inside, but they weren't as for me when you change a system or upgrade a system, it's got to be better than the previous system, right? And unfortunately, the encounter system hasn't quite hit the mark yet. Saying it won't do, it just hasn't got there yet. It's way too complicated, way too many settings for the encounter system. The meathead, great. He must have been already injured. Oh yeah, there's an NPC there. I was going to say, there's no way 3 arrows took down a meathead on this server. No way. That's the little red screwdriver. I think, yeah, you're lockpicking. I've got a black and yellow one in my toolbox, just the same as the one in game. Love the way the bodies float now. Do you know what I miss? Kick the bodies and they go flying. It's too funny when you lot die in stream. We kick the bodies around like football. Funny as hell. Right, how many have we done? There we go. 7 cameras. We need two doodahs. Right, let's Salmon Boy. A little cruise to Sammy, and we'll smash them out. You know what? I'd rather use the plane. We'll go to Z, so I could cruise to Sammy, come back and get the plane, or should we just go get the plane and fly to Sammy? Yeah, we do that. You ain't going to get to 2 strength, Skinny, by flying around and driving on the ATV. You're going to end up with a tyre, like you used to have. Before the eating in game, I remember I ate too much and Skinny got a bit of a belly on him. So I jump up and down, you can see his little haunch moving. Do that, we get the plane, it's going to make things a lot quicker. Oh, shit, that's not good. Yeah, I'm not too keen on the lockpicking. It's great, I'm just not good at it. The basic ones, the easy lock, the other lock. Yeah, I just ain't got the patience. Some people have just got a good knack at it, haven't they? Oh! You bellend. What are you doing? Absolute moron. Totally the wrong bloody way. Oh. Skinny, look, it's your twin. He's got a shooter this time. Oh, get out of there, mate. Oh, here he comes, look, here he comes. There's a couple more bowling out of there. There you done it. Where do all those puppets go? Where are they off to? It looks like they've gone into limp mode. Where the NPC's gone? Did they all come so far out and then double back? They're sort of... Which is strange because I've seen them walk out quite far at times. I think if I was just to sit here, I'd end up coming out. Oh, at church there, I've got to do check fountains, you know. I think there's 2 at Summerball. Let's go drop this thing off because I'm going to kill myself driving around in this. Just need to repair that. Look, 60%, that was fresh on this morning from that puppet. Saved my life. Because if you used to watch me years ago, no, that's 4 kilos and I could never carry it, it was too much. You know, it's still hitting my strength, my constitution now while wearing it, but I've got to take that bit of extra weight because people used to say, put a vest on, put a vest on. I was like, oh no, it's too heavy, but then the stab proofs I found that were actually doable. Yeah, 2 hits from a big boy though still to clean me out, even with a vest on. Inactivity, look, see how you're going to get up to 2 if you're riding around all day. Water. Can't see the water. Littering the server, Skinny. What are you doing, man? Right, we need to get some food. Yeah, we need to get some food when we get back. Right, let's drop this. Let's grab some food. Let's shoot and smack out those quests. Hopefully we don't get murdered in Samobor. It's been alright. Skinny's been alive for a very long time. Can't remember the last time I died. I miss those old days though, when your hair and your beard, especially when it first came out, if you met someone on the server that had a big long beard, like that denoted how long he'd been on the server. He was a G, he was a veteran. He was a veteran scum player. Do you remember that? Cat Weasel. I've got to move that, man. If I crash into that with a plane, I've had it. Or the quad. Right, Skinny, you need to move that bike. Down there, because it's moved its way down there, I can't push it up the hill. 1.4 strength now, though, so I might be able to get a little... Look, it's got nothing on it, no engine, no nothing. All right. They still haven't fixed it. Listen. The metal sounds underfoot pushing the dirt bar. I reported this when it first happened. Made a video about it, put it in our Discord. Because I had to push it to the traders. This is why I don't want to push these bikes no more. Because how can you sit there and listen to that? You're asking me about things that and I ain't even gone fishing yet. If I go fishing and that's broke, I'm probably just going to quit the stream. Oh, these are things that should be fixed. I was told this was fixed. Fixed in the next patch, and that was months ago. There you go, still there. So this is what I'm saying. I've got to stay away from stuff like that because it will get me on that tip, and I'll be like picking and pulling on things, and I don't want to do that. But they are bread and butter things that should be fixed. Shouldn't be fucking listening to that. Oh yeah. You ask me what winds me up in game. There you go. There is a prime example. Especially when I've reported it and other players have reported it on numerous occasions. Devs, come on. I know you've got shit to do, but come on, man. Especially when you're sort of saying to us it's going to be fixed in a patch, and that was like how many patches ago? No razor blade to trim hair. Yeah. Skinny used to look like Yoko Ono. My hair growth, because I had round glasses on all the time. Them little round geek goggles, they used to say +1 intelligence back in it when they first come out. +1 vision or something like that. I don't think it actually done anything. Right, let's see what we done. Let's take this. And there you go. There's another one right there. There is another one right there. Look at the quiver. Look at the arrows. Sticking through the quiver. Now, like I say, things like that ain't much. That's quality of life stuff. So it's not game breaking. It's visual. You can put up with it. But that's been visual for a long time. The sound underfoot. Right? It's not game breaking, right? But it's fucking annoying. And it's an easy fix that should have been done. If I was a new player to the game, this is what I'm keep saying to the devs. If I'm a new player to the game, just spent 30, 40 quid on the game, I'm in the game, I find a dirt bike. You know, oh yeah, I'll have one of those. You go to push the dirt bike. Why does it sound like I'm walking on a metal floor? Right, what's this game about? Is this what it's going to be like? Am I going to start seeing more of this stuff? That's what you're going to start being negative. You're going to start thinking negative. This is my point I'm trying to get across to them. Is like little things like this should be done and dusty. I know it's not game breaking. It's quality of life stuff. It's aesthetic. Things that are used all the time. Right there in front of your face. And it's just a sound thing. Surely that's just an easy bit of code. The sound thing, right? Oh, yeah. This is why do I really want to try the fishing. I've got to try the fishing. That's what I bought the rod for. Get 2 catfish, but got to check it. But let's go, Sambo. Let's do these quests. Let's go for a little fish. Oh, what are you doing? Put that down. What's it weigh? 38 kilos. Well, I'm surprised you can lift it, Skinny. Let's take that. Let's take that. Take some meat. Hold on a minute. Oh, there, yeah, good. Everything to fish with. Okay, sweet. But yeah, that's when I'll start getting the ump with things. There you go, the motorbike and that being the perfect things. Stuff that's state of the jacket. Oh my god, it looks here. Pilot jacket. Doesn't look nothing like it, does it? Dirty as fuck. Right, good for fuel. Right, let's plan a route then. I've got to go Samabor. I was going to go fishing here. Just have a little few casts just to see. I've got to go to the Z's to quickly smash out this quick. Oh, my phone. Where is that? Hold on, where is my phone? What ammo there? What ammo? Okay. Damn phone. It despawn? No. Oh, I did have sexy shorts. Battery charger. Where's my bloody phone? Definitely not in there. Alright, sweet. Go. Right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly down to the train yard, land, quickly do that quest, head back up, get some fuel, fly back to Samabor. Oh god, I've got a few quests to do right now. I don't have to, but... And then drop down here and catch a few fish. See what the fishing's like. First time I fished for a long time. Last time I fished it was bugged. Left it for a long time previously. It was still bugged. The line would spam out. We'll see today. What was that? Yeah, as annoying as some of those little things are, and they should really, really and truly be fixed, because they are like what I call bread and butter stuff, basic stuff. You know, fishing's fishing. You cast out, you catch the fish, bosh. The line shouldn't keep spamming and things, so I'm hoping it doesn't. Yeah, the sound ones like that needs to be fixed. The animations for the rest of the bows need to be brought in line with the improvised bow. You know, because I'm surprised they're not done, because then you can just put them to bed once and for all. A lot of this stuff can just be put to bed, be fixed and put to bed, and never have to worry about it again. Right, this can either go two ways. This is either going to go very straightforward. I'm going to land, swing round, hop out, go in the tower, maybe no NPCs, and all is good. Or I'm going to get those level 3s come out. I'm in trouble. Build the views a little bit. It's all there. Right, there's no cover here now. Where's the puppet there? Do I just... turn these sounds back. Game sounds are still... some are still quiet and a lot quieter than others. These little underfoot sounds could do with going up a little bit. Explosions could be reined in. Puppets then. Where did he come from? Right, good thing is no NPCs because they would have been out by now. Puppet in here. Oh, you don't need to use the phone anymore, do you? Oh, why did they change that? Why on earth would you bring a mobile phone into a game to be able to do the quests? Because it was great at the beginning. Because we was like, shit, we need to find a mobile phone and a battery. But we were finding it on here, but it was a struggle and you could do your quests. I like the idea of you can't open the quest until you've got one of these, but now, what's the point of that? I forgot. You didn't even have to worry about that. Yeah, you can pick quests up on it, right? Why would they change that? That's one thing I haven't asked yet. Just give up asking after a while. Yeah, see, that would, if that's, I don't know what, doesn't make sense to do that. Unless people were complaining that, oh, it's taken us ages to find a mobile phone and battery. But we have no problem on 1.3 loot. We still managed to find one. So I think people love complaining for the sake of it. It's a bit... sure on that one. Yeah, does that need to be that loud? What? It's like it's double banging, there's a big gap between it. Weird. Weird indeed. Right, that one's done. Sweet, nice and easy. Let's fly back up. Yeah, let's head up to Sammy. Let's land there. Let's knock out them other couple of quests. That means going to the police station. I've got to go to find the fountains. That's either There's one in the church just up the back by the graveyard, or I can go to the Nutty Hospital by the stick man right here. Well, that's what I call a stick man because it looks like one on the map there. His head. I looked away from my screen for a second. Oh, Skinny. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh God, Bennett, where was I even? A long way from home. Oh, where was you, Skinny? Over here. Oh, crap. Where was we? And the plane could have ended up in the water. I don't know. No, it wouldn't have done. I can't remember exactly where I was, where I crashed. Is it up there by one of those pylons, or was it? Freaking moron. There's no way I'm going to remember where I crashed, James. I was not paying attention at all. It was just outside the... Was it there? Was it round here? Oh, this is going to be crazy. I've got no weapons. Well, I could stand and make a bow and that, but... Oh, no. Here we go. It's been a while, Skinny, eh, mate? Yeah. Oh. Come on, Skinny, get that nut. Shit. Just stamina up. Right. There we go. Nice one, Skinny. Freaking kitchen knife. Yeah, you're a bad man. Yeah. Right. You're not going to ride your luck for too long, pal. So you better craft a boat. Okay. Oh, yeah. Rags. Come on. Think. Some clothes. How beautiful it is down there, isn't it? I don't come to the salt flats. It's absolutely gorgeous. Very pretty indeed. Right, where, Skinny, where did you find your body? Right, don't worry about the bow, come on. Cash card. Sidearm. Then you're going to have to get everything, you're going to have to carry everything back to the base, which is up here. That's a long way. And you're only going to be able to go sort of encumbered speed. Where did you die? Where was it? Here? I've got to find the pylon, ain't I? And my body's probably going to be up in mid-air somewhere. Oh man, what a bummer. 2 weeks, right? We ain't played properly for 2 weeks. I'm not like as sharp as I normally am. And yeah, that sort of thing shows you need to be on it. Hold on, what's that? Oh, well, I'm going round. Right, well, bang goes my stream. Thinking, yeah, nice to Samabor, do that, Bosch, go fishing. I've lost all my fishing gear I spent 5 grand on. I had the backpack in there with stuff in, all my clothes. Oh, the repair kit as well. That's 11 grand. If you want to buy one of those. Right, hurry up before you get eaten by the shark, mate. What the f... There we go. Right, where did I die? It's got to have been up here, right? Or was I further up? Gosh. This is dangerous, mate. But I feel a little bit safer in knowing that the encounter system doesn't produce wild spawns like my server used to on the old spawn system. Whereas before, the first thing I would have done is make a bow and arrow. Without question, without doubt, I wouldn't have moved anywhere. Where I've landed, I would have made bow and arrow every single time. So the change is, you know, you change your gameplay to suit what comes, but the encounter system, you get the hordes and get stuff, it can be overwhelming and absolutely menacing. Not very realistic, or you get nothing at all. So yeah, it needs a little disjointed, but you know, once it all gets sorted and gets pulled in together, it should work fine, I'm hoping. Right, if I go follow the road up, I guess. I hit a pylon, didn't I? I followed the pylon out. Yeah, I haven't a clue. Hold on, I flew out of the... Yeah, I went down the road a bit, didn't I? So I think it's around here somewhere. Plane's gotta be. Hopefully I can get my body. It's not 100 foot up in the air. They might be the pylons going across there. See, and also this journey from where I landed to the plane would have been full of hazards. It would have took at least from the salt flats to come round here to get up to one, but it could have took 45 minutes, easy, with the wild puppets and everything like that. I would have had to sort of tend with. Yeah, that's what I was hoping the dropship would have brought in. See this trek on foot? You know, some sort of there's not many bushes around here hiding. Well, no, I was on land, so I was definitely had to have been here somewhere. As long as I can get my body, if I can get the bag and the aeroplane repair kit and stuff, I'll be happy. But that's a long walk home. Long walk home. Yeah, to there. Across the bridge all the way. Oh dear, oh dear. I'll come down this. I'll get to a pylon. I remember going down the road and then hooking a right. I saw a gap of trees. Hey, Scott. See you, brother. Pylon west of the train station. Yeah, so about here somewhere, innit? I can't be that far. It's got to be the first one I come to. Bloody idiot. Split second, I'll just look left. How's your gardening going, mate? Still miserable here today. It's been raining a bit, and I think we've got rain most of the week. Getting close here. Oh, that's got to be the pylon there. It's got to be. That one. Man's got to take a couple of streams to get home now. Oh, like littlest hobo. Hey, Sukrabu. How are you, bro? Good to see you, man. Hope you're well. Right, please say my body's not up in the trees and I've lost my shooter, my cash card. Please say the plane didn't carry on and go in. Right, here we are. Going good, working on the water fountain in Mum's back garden. Oh, nice. Right, that was the pylon there, wasn't it? Was it that one? Was it that one? Wasn't it? Good to hear, brother. Good to hear. Same old, same old. Yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Same old, eh? There's the plane. Where's my body? Skinny! Baby, oh, idiot. Search for rock. Oh, look at him. Bless him. Oh, God, no. You're gonna have done it, ain't you? Oh, this is just going to be absolute hassle now. Oh. Yeah. My knife. Alright, someone tell me why that ain't going in there. Where's my shooter? Wouldn't have... Where's my arrows? Where's my sidearm? Where's my knife? Where's my sword? My bow. I don't really see that, right? But it won't let me put that knife in there. Which one? No, won't put it in there. It's putting it back in there. That, so it's as if there's a knife in there, but it's bugged out, and it's as if there's a shooter. Where's that gone? Sometimes your weapons float up. Oh, I can't see nothing. Knife's too long. No, it won't even go in there, look. It's bugging out. My arrow, it's as if the arrows are in there. There you go. So it's as if the arrows, yeah, so the arrows are here, but they're not showing. So I only had 2 slots of arrows. So this bugged out after you get your stuff back when you crash. See, this is something that needs to be reproduced on the alpha server. But I don't know what's actually caused this. But you can see there, that won't go there. But it will go there. That's because I've got 2 stacks of arrow. If you look back on the stream, my sidearm there and my knife's there, but they're not here at the minute, not showing. So I'm wondering if a relog will do that. Let me just grab all my shit before I do a relog. Oh shit, you idiot. Oh, God, there's a lot of stuff. If the arrows need to relog, yeah, because it seems to be, yeah, the arrows, the knife, and the shooter. But I shall do that. Let me just, there's stuff in here I need to grab, like that. My fishing, I've just spent 5 grand on this fishing gear. Check the fishing out. Those, they can stay. Okay, right, what don't we need in here? Oh God, that. Oh shit. Needle. I need my smokes, I'm stressed out, poor Skinny. Right, I'm gonna have to put all this in the bag. I've got to carry all this up to B2. Holy shit. We put that in now. That. We're gonna need that. Right, let's try and sort some of this stuff out. Try and get that in here. Let's dump those. Right, let's try the relog. See, look, I'm encumbered. So this is the speed I'm now going all the way up back home. He's going to take me this stream and the next stream as well. Right, let's do a little relog and see if my stuff appears off in the bush. Okay. Right. There we go. Sidearms there, knife's there. There we go. Nice. Right. the journey begins. Do you know what? I needed strength. I was complaining. Oh my giddy aunt. I was complaining that oh yeah, got some Red Bull. Let's get some of that down us. And where's the old smokes? Let's get the smokes out. Looks like we're going to be chuffing on a few of those on the way up. Yeah, I'll just unpack a lot of them. Why not? Boy, there's like flicking hands, and off we go. Right, I'm going to head for that tower. I'm going to go for a smoke. I'm going to bloody need one myself. Oh my god, I can't believe my plane. What an idiot. Had to happen at some point. We ain't played for 2 weeks trying to sort my PC out. Like I said, I'm a little bit rusty. Not on point yet. Yeah, look at that. Yes, yes, yes. We need more of this, Skinny. More of this. That's what you get for moaning, that you're going to end up getting fat for driving around. Just spent 25 grand on a quad. I can't be walking everywhere on stream. It's not really good for you guys, is it? The little skinny fella walking about everywhere. It is. Where's the tower gone? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I got a quad. I just bought myself a quad. I love the plane though, because it's the first thing I always go to get. One, because it's free, and by the time you go to get it, you've usually got a few $100 that you can use for fuel. But you got to be, you got to use it carefully. But it's great for just whizzing about once you got a bit of bucks. Right. Right, I'm going to go for a quick smoke, guys, get myself a fresh drink and that, and I'll be back in 5 minutes. What's going to do with that cigarette? He's not even holding it in his hand. Oh, dear. Well, if you do have another vehicle, just craft chest, place the hiking backpack so you can run faster. Yeah. Oh, good idea, mate, yeah. Hold on, have I got stuff to make another chest? Yeah, I could come back and get it, couldn't I? Yeah, good shout, mate. Alright, won't be long, guys. back. Had a couple of puffs. I didn't want to keep you too long. Alrighty. Finish your smoke, Skinny. You need a joint before long, mate. Mind you, did have some bud, but that went rotten as well. Right, yeah, what do I need, though? Yeah, it would make life a little bit easier. Soup reboot, definitely. Oh, bollocks. I had bolts somewhere, didn't I? Yes, in the plane. I'm sure there was... Oh, guys, do you remember when I was looking for the inventory in the plane? Was there... I'm sure I saw bolts somewhere. Was that in the chest in the quad? Shit. You idiot. You should be able to open and look while you've got it in your hands. That's something I need to add. Shit. What we near? Oh, Gordon Bennett. Oh, we'll find some bolts. All right, we got a long old trek, boy. Yeah, this is skinny speed. Oh, do you know what? I am glad though, because the old wild puppet system would have made this journey, like seriously, for Skinny to go all this way on foot with the old puppet system, even without a bag, right? Without a bag now, I'm telling you that journey there would have took me an hour and a half at least, an hour and a half. Like this, encumbered, old puppets, wild puppets, maybe longer, couple streams. At least in the first village, yeah. What is the first village? Hold on, and they've got a fuel station. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go there. How are we doing? Let's get some go faster juice in us. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Oh, where's my sword? What happened to my sword? That didn't come back. Oh shit. Trouble. Alright, I've got the knife on me. Alright, no worries. I dealt with that puppet earlier with just a kitchen knife. I'm all good. Alright, we'll get to this garage. Hopefully I can find some bolts. Is there a workbench there? I'll find a bit of metal scrap, make some bolts, make a chest. Oh, you did one sector not encumbered, 7 minutes with stops. Bloody hell. Yep, welcome to the life and times of Skinny P. That's why I've done it, to make the game harder, to make it more interesting, to make it more of a chore. Not more of a chore, but, you know, like, oh, damn, man. Like, shit. Little mistake like that is quite costly. Very costly. I'm going to have to get guns out now, mate. You're getting hot. That's, yeah, check out those guns, people. Look at them. Bloody hell, things are taking so long. I'm getting the flies around me. Look at the state of him. Yeah, I love it though. It just makes it more challenging. That's what it should be. That's why I need to bring back the diarrhea, and they need to make the metabolism system. Even though as good as it is, it's not I don't really worry about getting ill and shit. With my strength and constitution, I should be ill all the time. I should be at death's doorstep all the time. But apart from the odd snivels, I don't always running about in trainers. I don't get trench foot. I don't worry about anything like that. I do want to have to worry about stuff like that. That's the thing. I was excited for all them ailments and illnesses, and I love diarrhea because if you ate like a pig, and then you got chased by puppets, you'd be in trouble because he'd end up pulling his pants down, shitting himself. And once he does that action, you couldn't stop it. Do you remember? That was funny as hell. Check my man up there. Oh shit. No, wrong one, wrong one. See, and they still haven't fixed that knocking of the arrow. See, there was a split second before it knocked the arrow. I mean, that shit will get you killed, as it nearly did just then. Oh, mate. Oh, Happy's in here somewhere. Scrap it. Bolts. Good deal with him. See, those in the wrong slots as well. That's enough to get you killed. Sleep? Oh my god. I won't play for a few weeks. See, look, so it keeps going back into one. Sure about it. Oh. Oh, the roof guy. Oh, kill himself dropping down, wasn't he? And then you idiot. Oh, that's why I love the puppets. Oh, what? He's going on? The reel should be on there. Yep. What is fucking going on? Yeah, it's gone now. What on earth was that about? Fucking hell are you doing? Alright, come on, give me a bolt. Oh, there you are. Oh dear. Alright, will I find a bolt? Hopefully. Good. Going on there. I mean, there's not one bolt. Yeah. Is there a dude? Oh, there's nails. Is there a bench around here? Oh, come, there's got one. Okay, looks like I'm not making a chest. Oh boy. Do I really need this? Yeah, I do. I just spent $5.5 grand on the fishing gear. I've got, there's an airplane repair kit in there. They're like 11 grand to buy. I'm going to have to go get myself another airplane. I think I'll leave that till the next stream. We've got to try and make it home first. What's there? Check these last couple of bins over here. You never know. Oh, you can do it with a nail. Okay. Oh yeah, nice one, Sue. Brother. Let's get away from here a little bit. Otherwise, I'll forget where I put the chest. I know it sounds daft, but the good thing is you bury it, you get an icon. But sod that, I'll just stick it in a bush. I'll just stick a blueprint near it. It's a freaking long way home though, man. I need to go that way, don't I? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get over near the track. And I'm going to... I'll make one over there. So I can stick it right near somewhere I recognise. Okay, that's going to be a 20-minute run up that way. I think I'll dump everything I've got, apart from just a bit of munch, arrows, my shooter, some ammo. Yeah, that's it, boy. Burn it off. Those muscles working. Little wave. Only just gone to 1.4, really. It was a lucky find then, that one nail. I could have been up to Samaborna, done them quests, got back, got down there, finished what I was going to do, gone fishing. Yeah. Shit, this is long-winded, isn't it? But 3 strength, I'd be able to run with this. 2 maybe, medium. Yeah, I wouldn't be over encumbered with 2 strength, would I? Or would I? Let's see. I'm over by 5.7 kilos. No, so I wouldn't. No. Yeah, I definitely wish we could open inventory and look in the bag while it's in your hands. That should be a thing. Fishing is for retired people. I've got a quest to catch 2 catfish. But I haven't fished for a long while. As I was saying earlier, the fishing was still bugged. The line would spam out and things like that. And then, because I thought, let me try it again. Saying it's all done and dusted, I remember before. And then it was spazzing out again, and then I was like, no, I'm not touching the fishing again. But like I say, for a survival game, if you're new to the game, you just got in, you manage to, because you can craft a fishing rod and bits quite easy. So, you know, if it's quite tough, you've got no food. But I'm saying, if you want to do that and you decide you want to live like that, you go fishing, it's all spamming out, and you've just bought the game. You're like, what the fuck, man? And fishing's been in it for a long time. But that's what I was saying to the devs, because one of them said to me, well, it's been bugged. We know it's been bugged for years. I said, well, that's not really the answer I was hoping for. I was hoping to say, you know, that you're going to fix it. It's an old... It's been in game since day dot. Well, fishing should be done and dusted, fixed, so they're never going to go back to it and change anything. It should be working fine. But like I say, I'm just coming from a new player that's bought the game, spent 30 quid or whatever, and you find little things like that straight out, like the dirt bike sounds underfoot. Just go for a recurve bow. The animation is different to the Impro. all that stuff needs to just be put in line, because there shouldn't be things like that at this stage. Shouldn't be out of line like that. New stuff, yeah, it's to be expected. Are we? Train track. Oh, it's underground, isn't it? Right, let's get up to the entrance. There it is. But yeah, I was hoping to go get the catfish, have a little try and just to see the fishing, because it must be 6 months, 8 months more, maybe longer since I've fished. I said the next time I check it, I'm hoping it's been fixed. Right, let's do us a chest. Okay. X. I'm probably not going to make it back to base today. I'm going to get off soon and get dinner sorted for me and my dad. And yeah, well, if I hadn't crashed that plane, a lot would have been done and dusted. But now I've gone back 2 or 3 steps, which is okay because that's part and parcel of surviving. And without these little hiccups and crashes and things happening, it'd just be pretty boring, wouldn't it? No, if everything went smooth all the time. Hey, thanks, Sucraboo. Take care, brother. Appreciate you hanging out. And yeah, definitely catch up soon, mate. Much love, man. Take care. Oh shit, I needed a need to keep a long stick. So if I chuck it by the entrance, grab that. Drop it right over there. You know what? Is it worth actually doing the chest now or when I next get on? Yeah, I might have to do that. I might have to finish the chest, because if I do the chest now and I don't get on for a bit, it's just gonna just stay there. I ain't gonna put my bag in there. I need to do that in one hit, like put the chest in, dump the bag, all my stuff in, so I'm light. I can run all the way to B2 and then get the quad, come back, get the bike, get the chest and all the stuff, and then yeah, crack back on. So this is where I will put the chest, right in this bush, and I shall come back and collect it. But that's going to be on the next one. All right, guys, I'm going to have to leave it right there. Oh, mate, it's what a setback, but it's okay, though. That's what I like about this game. I like having those setbacks because it just adds to the challenge. But yeah, appreciate you all hanging out as always. I should be back very soon with Skinny. The main thing is my PC is held out. Everything looks right. Temp's looking okay, so that's the main thing. Because it was in SCUM where I had the last crash and got some overheating problems and things. So I'm happy that that's held out for the few hours I've been streaming. So I should be back with Skinny in a few days and we shall continue right on this journey. If I can get on and I can get back up to the quad and get back, so you ain't got to sit here and watch the arduous task of Skinny making it all the way back to base. But it won't be too bad because at least I'll be able to sprint. So that's probably only going to take 20 minutes next time. But yeah, adds to the journey nonetheless. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your week. Weekend's around the corner. Like I say, we're back very soon. All right, take care, stay safe out there, and I'll see you next one. Ta-ra for now.